Girl, you're probably watching this video because you feel bad that you didn't do anything productive today. Like you were simply on bed and you were rotting and you were doom scrolling on your phone and you barely touched your to-do list and you didn't do all the things you said you were going to do. And before you do that, good thing you clicked on this video because we're going to stop doing that. We're not going to do that anymore. Honestly, I feel you. As someone who is so hard on herself, it's something that I've been trying to come to terms with, and I've been having a lot of realizations and reflections lately. That's why I wanted to share that in today's video. There really are going to be days when you have zero motivation to do anything, to socialize, to get up out of bed, to move your body, to do something, especially if you're a girl and you're experiencing PMS or you're about to get your period. It's so real. I've realized that there is just so much power in doing less and relaxing and being okay with not doing anything. In this video, I want to talk more about that and also some mindset shifts and actionable steps that you could take to help you get right back on track. Before we start, hi, I'm Trixie and welcome back to my channel where we discuss all things self-development and spirituality to help you become your best and brightest self. Let's start with some of the mindset shifts that you can adopt when you are feeling this way. Mindset shift number one, the law of rhythm. We know that the universe is governed by a lot of laws, like laws of life, like say the law of attraction, law of attachment. One universal law that I feel is really helpful to know in this situation is the law of rhythm. The law of rhythm basically states that life is a cycle. Life has its ups and downs, its ebbs and flows. It rises, it falls. There is that duality. It's not like you're always going to be up, you're always going to be down. And that's the reality of life. It changes. It follows a natural rhythm. Just like how you breathe, you inhale and you exhale. There are days when you're gonna be so happy, so full of life, so energetic, like you want to take on the world and be productive and work towards your goals and be social. And there are days like this, like when you're watching this video and you're feeling emotional, you're feeling tired, you're feeling irritable, and you don't want to do anything. Especially us women, when we're about to get our period, like this is so real for us. You have like that natural dip in hormones and energy, and we just can't do anything. Having that knowledge of the law of rhythm is actually quite comforting, that it gives me reassurance. Like knowing that, okay, I'm in this low right now, like I'm not feeling it, but then I know that this is just temporary. Maybe tomorrow or maybe in the next week, I'm gonna feel better. Like it's not always going to be this way. And knowing that also when I'm feeling good, like I should make the most out of this feeling. I should make the most out of this energy. Mindset shift number two, be aware of your self-sabotaging behaviors. I've come to observe that when we are in a low state or when we're not feeling good about ourselves, we tend to let ourselves go and just stop caring. For some reason, I don't know why, but we want to feel even worse. Like, I don't know if everybody experiences this, but I think about this. Like, for example, like I woke up late today. I woke up at 11 a.m. I thought to myself, okay, I wasted most of my morning. This day is ruined, so I might as well just doom scroll on social media to feel worse. As an example of self-sabotaging behavior. More examples of this kind of behavior is, say, binge eating. You just, don't care anymore. Or watching Netflix the whole day, or texting the ex just because you feel so bad. It's like you spiral in a way, and it's important to catch yourself before you engage in these self-sabotaging behaviors because it's not good. So be aware before you do that. Like when these thoughts come up, especially when you're in a low mood, be aware of that tendency. It's important to catch ourselves because that is an opportunity for us to do something about it and to just stop. This leads us to mindset shift number three, which is self-acceptance and self-compassion. There is nothing wrong when you suddenly have that crash in energy, and it's just your mind and body and soul telling you that it's time to rest, it's time to recharge, it's time to stop doing anything. That is completely okay, because growing up, I feel like it was ingrained to us by society, by our parents, by our culture, by, our school, that in order to be worth more, you have to do more. It's like your worth is measured by your productivity. Like the formula to success is work, work, work. It's not normal for us to take that break. It's that hustle culture. We have to push ourselves to be at 100% all the time. And they barely taught us anything about having self-compassion or self-acceptance. Yes, it's important that we work hard, but it's an unrealistic expectation for us to be perfect. You are still going to get to where you want to be. Practice that self-compassion. Just like how you feel like if a friend is going through a hard time, when you feel that level of empathy and compassion towards them, you channel the energy towards yourself. You are giving yourself that recharge that you need to better work on your goals. Again, so like better quality of rest, better quality of sleep equals better quality of work. You watching this video is actually already a step in the right direction, and you should be proud of yourself because at least you have that urge to really just be kinder to yourself and try to do something about where you're at right now. Know that it might take a while to adjust to this thinking, and it's actually something that I'm also working on with myself. Like when I hear that very critical voice in my head that's like, why are you resting? Why are you not doing anything? I'm like, kindness and self compassion, acceptance of where I am right now. So, this really helped me put things into perspective. So now let us move on to the actionable steps. And by actionable steps, I mean, how can we rot or how can we relax in a more productive way? There are ways for us to rot, but rotting in a sense that we get the dopamine, we get the serotonin, we get the feel good hormones in a good way. I realize that when we rot, we do the unhealthy self sabotaging thing. Scrolling on social media, looking at the latest celebrity gossip and drama, and that we don't really need. It's just gonna make us feel bad. Or like inorganic fixes of sugar, going on dating apps because you feel lonely, or all of that. You don't need a lot of energy to do this. These are just some suggestions that you can do because this has helped me get these fixes of dopamine that is more organic, that is more long lasting. Number one is an everything shower with music. If you guys don't know what an everything shower is, it's basically you just showering for a longer period of time. Like you could do this on the weekends or if you have extra time, or you just really like fully wash your body. Do the scrubbing, do the exfoliating, do the conditioning, like everything. It's actually so relaxing, like feeling the water on your body and like just cleansing you, and you feel so good. You smell so clean, you smell amazing. Take as long as you can in that bathroom. What I do is that I even get a speaker and then I just blast on some feel good music while I'm in the shower, and I just sing in the shower, and it's so fun to do. Number two, try out a simple cooking recipe. You don't have to be like a chef, you don't have to have that cooking skill, but there is just something so satisfying about you preparing, about you cooking a meal and having taste it afterwards and you be like, that is something I made. Even if it's just simple as, say, tuna and Kewpie mayo and with rice, and then you mix it together, and that's already a meal. There's so many like 5 minute, 10 minute quick recipes you could watch on TikTok or online, and why not try it? Because like at least like you can say that you did something for yourself, or it's like a new skill you unlocked. It's also nourishing you. Like even though it may be a fail or it may not taste as good, at least you tried. There's just something about having that reward chemical like activated in your brain after you finish cooking. Number three, I know that this is not for everyone, but read a book, or if you're not into books, listen to a podcast about a topic that interests you. Guys, I've recently discovered the magic, the power of podcasts. Love listening to podcasts because I like the conversation. I like how it's personal. I like how I learn something new. Like, even when I'm walking, instead of listening to music, I listen to a podcast. Because what you're learning is something that's beneficial to you, and you get more inspired, and it's just amazing. And it will just help you get more motivation. It's so amazing how you get to learn something new every single day. And like, why not try it? Like, instead of doom scrolling on your phone before going to sleep, why not do that? Why not read a book? It's been said that you have a better quality of sleep when you are not on your phone, because there's something about the blue light from your phones that affects your circadian rhythm. So when you don't use your phone, you have better quality of sleep. Studies really show that. So, these are just some of the actionable steps that I have tried incorporating into my life lately when I am not motivated to do anything or I feel bad. So, instead of again going back doing the self-sabotaging behavior and feeling even worse, I just turn to these very quick fixes. Like I could easily take a bath, I could easily cook something, I could easily read a book or consume uplifting content. Again, it's always a choice. We're not bound by how you feel that day. Again, it's temporary, the law of rhythm, right? There are days when we fall, there are days when we rise. It's a choice whether or not to embrace the state we're in and just fully wallow in our sadness, or do these hacks, hormone hacks, to help you get out of that state. It's up to you in the end. That is the thing about growth. It's not always 100%. It's not always a specific output. It's not always, okay, I ticked off my to-do list today. Okay, that means I am on the right track. You are moving forward. On those days when you're feeling low, that's when you get to know about yourself. Like, what are the things that trigger me? What are the things that affect me? It's in these moments where you actually grow. It's not a wasted day, no. You took care of yourself, and that is productive. Something about just accepting where you are at the moment, no judgment, and just compassion. Sooner or later, this time will pass, and you will be motivated again. It's okay, and I'm validating this now. Okay, it's okay for you to rot, but in a more healthy, productive way, and that's why I wanted to make this video. And really just share with you guys what I've learned when it comes to that. Yeah, so that's it for today's video. If you enjoyed it or if this helped you, don't forget to give this a like, a comment, or subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!